none of us should be complacent about our right to do anything. We earn the trust of society, we earn the freedom to operate in the way we need to operate through the way we behave.
I mean, it is society which finally gives corporations the right to act. Don't forget that. I've always said, when people are asking what comes first, I always said, don't forget, you need to have the right to exist. And this is society which gives you. Therefore, you have a responsibility to society to think that we should be able to create sustainable value creation for both shareholders and society. I think this is a very interesting and sustainable idea.
First thing to do is figure out how your business model can be aligned to the societal challenges that we live in. Figure out where you begin helps you to figure out where you can add most value through your focus. So for me, that's for me the very first place to start. So don't just go diving in, we want to help. Let's figure out first what we're good at, what we can do, and then do it and measure whether or not you're effective.
Every single company has to look at its value chain, has to make an analysis where they have the best way to optimize this creation of shared value between society and the things. And every company has a different one. Once you have identified this for your company, I think then you build it, embed it into your business strategy. It becomes part of your business strategy, which gives the CEO absolutely the authorization to spend the time on it, because it's part of your business strategy. It becomes the reason why we're doing, and that's what the good thing about it.
To really make a difference on the ground, there's no question at all, you really need to be in a position where you can build strong stakeholder alliance. Be thoughtful about leadership. Be thoughtful, though, about how you are then going to turn around and start to work with the stakeholder groups or the corporates to try and encourage others to follow. And I think at that point you have to be prepared to be patient, and you have to be prepared to be quite open-minded, because that's a stage where you have to say, okay, I've started on a journey, but I'm prepared to tack a little bit on that course to give others who are willing to get on board, a share of the intellectual capital of what's going on here.
Ultimately, the CEO, even myself, giving all our money away, we have to be responsible to our shareholder. And if our shareholder is looking for a quarterly pop in our profits, how can we create long-term value chain? How can the CEO sit down and really say, we're going to create a culture in here that is long-term to get into problem solving, that will use our resources, our expertise, as well as our money to do it.
You asked a very important question about long-term perspective and short-term financial pressure. And you see, I had exactly the same issue. I confronted my shareholders and I said, I'm going to put down in our Articles of Association, I will provoke a change in the Article of Association in the second and the purpose part of it. And we said, number 3, Nestlé shall, in pursuing its business purpose, aim for long-term sustainable value creation. Now that was quite an incredible breakthrough in discussion, because for the first time I put up to the shareholders, if you believe and you share with me what we are talking about sustainable shareholder value creation, then you should approve the change of the Articles of Association. And they approved by 98%.